Committed.
Is authentic, engaging,
Scrappy.
Sincere.
passionate,
Enthusiastic.
and inspirational. He lifted people up. He gave us a sense that it wasn't just all about him, that we could all do this and we were all part of it.
They were just the most giving people. Like, they basically, gave themselves to public service. They gave themselves to the community, and they gave themselves to all of us.
I do quite a bit of work in DC, and there's a certain look, to folks. There's a certain look. With Paul, he was like, he wore like gold chains and socks and sandals, and was not sort of your stereotypical picture of what a senator could be. But I think that's what made him accessible. Like, he's just a guy who cared enough and is on fire for justice.
It actually kind of reminds me of how people may have seen Obama, just in it was like this enormous breath of fresh air, like somebody that you could actually see a new path with, and a vision. He sort of held up a mirror of people's best selves to them.
Then when you got to know Paul even a little bit, you realized he was the real deal. I mean, he walked his talk, and literally doing lots of parades with Paul over the years. He never, sat still in a parade. He didn't ride in a car. He didn't even walk. He would run along the whole parade route and try to shake hands with everybody, and it was hard to keep up with him.
When we lost Paul and Sheila, had to get back on it, and I took vacation days and just worked on the campaign full time, and remember this single moment. There's no more money left for signs, for lawn signs, and so I was in the back room with all these kids making homemade signs for Walter Mondale, and there's this moment when I looked around the room, and I thought, there's nobody else here from my community. This is what I'm supposed to do with my life.
Without them, I don't think I would have probably experienced a whole wide range of things that I did with my life and my career. I probably would have still been here working for them, in all honesty.
Wow, if it hadn't been for Paul and Sheila Wellstone, I just don't know where my life would have gone.
I think if it wasn't for Paul and Sheila and all they did, I don't think I'd have the faith in politics and the political system that I had, because I think he showed that an outsider can take on the system, can take on big money, and can win. And that instilled that faith in me, that it's possible to do that in politics.
You could ask every person who walks in the door here, what their connection was or what their story is to Paul Wellstone, and everyone has one, and everyone has some kernel of them, and I just think that's incredible, and there's no way to capture it, and maybe you don't have to.